Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why you will outperform everyone when you go on semen retention. You're going to start outperforming pretty much everybody. Maybe if you have maybe you're in school, you have a job or something like that. You're pretty much going to start outperforming everybody. And the reason why you'll start outperforming everybody, maybe you have a sales job, maybe you have you play a sport, and you're on maybe a football team or something like that, and you're working, and you have a workout or something like that, or you even work at a restaurant and you're getting the most tips. You're going to start outperforming everybody because you're going to be more in sync with life. The bottom line is you're going to be more in sync with life. And what I mean by this is just that you're going to have nudges that are making you more intuitive. You're just gonna have that sixth sense that you know what you're doing, and you're gonna stop at nothing to get to what you want. If you're in a competition, there's more brain activity in your brain, and things are just going to be a lot easier as opposed to if you've relapsed recently. Things are just going to be easier. You're just going to be more. You're going to have one, more testosterone. Two, you're going to have more brain activity. And three, you're actually going to have more ideas. You're going to have more stamina. You're going to have more masculinity. And things are just going to be, like I said, a lot easier for you. Just because, like I said, you have that sixth sense. In some sort of way, you might be considered that you're cheating. You're considered that you're cheating because you're on something that nobody else is on. So you have extra help. Things are getting easier for you, and people who aren't on this are wondering how you're always so brilliant. Everything is invisible before it becomes seen, and you pretty much can create or dictate your successes and failures based on how much energy and effort you put into something. So put in effort. If you relapse, things aren't going to be as a breeze. You're probably going to have less energy and be lazier. And when you're lazier, it just doesn't work out as well. You're going to complain too much. You're going to look at the obstacle instead of opportunities, and things will not go according to plan. But if you're on retention, even the same tasks that you would have had if you weren't on retention, it just seems like it's going to go a lot smoother. Brain activity, cognition, memory, focus, all of that heightens when you go on retention. So you will outperform people if you're in a contest, if you're in work, if you're in physical activity, if you're in testing, if you're in schooling. You're just going to outperform people because you're quote unquote on your game, quote unquote on your game. If you relapsed, people are going to think you just might think you're not as sharp as you used to be. You might think that you're dumb, or you like I said, you're just not in the flow of life. If you really want to be in the flow of life, go on retention for a while and go on the flow of life. If you want to be out of sorts, if you want to have low testosterone, if you want to be very soft, less aggressive, relapse every day and see how you feel. Like, people are saying like, oh, it's so cheap that you'd rather beat one out than actually get a real like girl in your life. And this is facts. People don't realize how bad PMO is, and they complain why they don't have any women in their life. Well, it starts there, buddy. You're gonna have to put in some extra work in order to attract someone, and being on no PMO is how you can start. It's all about starting and then compounding your starting. So you're gonna outperform people. You're gonna be the talk of the town. You're gonna be very, very intuitive, less distracted, higher energy, more enthusiastic, happier. Your dopamine receptors are gonna reset, and now you're finding joy in the simple things. You're finding the same way you tend to feel after you've done some sort of drugs or alcohol is how you're gonna feel when you're going retention. But this is all natural. You're quote unquote gonna be high off life, and when you're high off life, things are just easier to do instead of not being high off life. So retain and gain. You gotta retain to gain. In order to transcend life, you gotta retain and you gotta keep going. Only then will you finally feel the dopamine that you need in order to transcend life. So you're gonna outperform people. No diss to them, but you're just gonna be outperforming people, and this is a very, very good thing. This is a very, very good thing. If you have some sort of goal that you're trying to hit, you're more likely gonna hit it when you're on retention, just because like I said, you're getting invisible help. You're getting invisible help, if that's how you want to think about things. The Most High, the universe, wants to reward you for your commitment to the righteous life. So you're gonna get blessings. This is how you have to look at it. The longer you retain, the luckier you get. The more divine synchronicities you get. Divine synchronicities are just gonna start popping up in your life. You're always gonna have the benefit of the doubt in your life. And this is what you'll carry with you to the grave if you keep doing these things. You'll have the benefit of the doubt. You'll become one with the super conscious. The super conscious. You're going to be one with the highest form of consciousness, the infinite intelligence. Things are going to be natural for you. Things are going to go well for you. You're going to outperform people. People are going to ask you questions as to how you got to where you want to be. And now you can have a congregation. You're going to be known as the advancing man. And this is all that you could ever ask for. With that being said, I'm going to be out. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.